Hey you guys, so today I'm going to be showing you guys how I make beats. I have had a love for like DJ stuff, audio engineer, like all those types of things since I was probably 15 or 16. So GarageBand has been like a really fun way for me to be able to learn how to like make things like this and do them on my own. So a lot of people, like even my blind friends, sometimes ask me like, how do you do it and you're blind, like I want to learn. And it's something that I don't know how to necessarily explain to people. Excuse me. It's something that I don't necessarily know like how to explain to people, because I really just kind of like had it on my iPad since I was 16, and I just started like playing around with it, learning about different genres or like, different styles and like different producers and sound packs and what have you. So, it's something I really love. It's one of those things that like you're probably going to think is like, why, that doesn't make any sense, but it's one of those things that I enjoy doing when I feel stressed or when I'm bored, because I always feel like that helps to like give me like something to do, something creative, something productive. So whatever it is that you love, like if it's something that people may find like kind of like, oh, like why, that doesn't make sense. It's like it may not make sense to those people, but if you enjoy it and you love it, like why not, If it helps you when you're in a stressful situation or you're feeling panicked, then, I'm here to support that. So let me create a new song. I'm going to turn the volume down so that it's not like too loud in your ear. Why? What happened?
Close. 5% close. Button.
Let me plug this in.
So
we actually have voiceover. Can you not talk for like 2 seconds, sweetie? Thank you. Let me plug this in so that we have battery. Okay. I think that's charging. So I'm gonna create a new song now, and I'm gonna turn the volume down as much as I can so that you aren't hearing like too loud. Alright, so I'm using my keyboard that's attached to my iPad, and the command to make a new song or beat or whatever is just simply Command N.
Selection.
Okay, so I want to do the soul beat because that's one of my favorites. Sorry, let me take this bracelet off because it's gonna keep slamming into the desk every time I like move, so put that aside. Okay, so the soul beat is one of my favorites so far. This is a new one that I just downloaded yesterday, but it's one that I like really enjoy because I don't know, I just like the vibe. It's like very chill, and GarageBand for a really long time has had like a lot of beats that I first used and tested out and kind of liked, but after a while like those things kind of get old, so I like that they have updated it and have added new stuff, because this beat I'm about to make is one, like this sound pack I should say, is one that I have been like trying to find and could not find anywhere. So alright,
Selection.
I'm gonna click on it. It says selection. So now it's loading, as you can see, and I'm gonna turn voiceover off as I go through the
My songs. Voiceover off.
as I like now do make the beats. So hopefully you're seeing this. So simply what I can do is when I'm in this like section with all the instruments and the pads and stuff, I just start like moving around the screen with my hands, right? Because like obviously I'm blind, so I can't see like, all right, this is the placement. So that's like been the way that I have started to make beats as a teenager, and that has always worked for me. And it's crazy because so many people that are even sighted have seen me, like my family have seen me make beats, and they're just like in awe, because they're like, you don't even like, how did you know like the drums are at the top, or how do you know like the keys are at the bottom, or the cymbals are in the middle, like how do you know that layout? And it's simply because I'm so used to the layout for GarageBand, and I'm so grateful that they're so accessible and they haven't changed. Alright, so I think I want to play with the more chill like sounds first. So at the bottom here on the screen, you can probably see there's like different instruments and things. So I'm gonna click one on the left side. Not that one. I don't really like that one. This is the one I like. So, and then simply when I don't want to listen to the whole thing, I just hit pause. So I'm going to click this one because I like that one. So then I start recording with R. So you hear the metro, what the heck? Okay, so this is going to play out. Ready? Then I go up here to the drums. And I only know this because hold on, I'll speak in a second. I want this to play out so you guys can see it and hear it. Okay, my phone, I apologize. Okay, so the only way that I know that the drums are at the top is because every time GarageBand like releases a new sound pack or producer pack or whatever, I like to test them all out before I actually start like creating beats. So what I do is, like I said, I go in. So like for instance with this one, when I first like opened it up, I know that from the beginning of whenever I started using GarageBand, all the instruments are laid out in a specific way, and there's a specific pattern that I tend to find. And sometimes the pattern can change, but it's all about remembering the layout, remembering how it's set up, so that this way you have an idea of, okay, the drums go there, this is there. So I know that the drums are at the top here. Let me undo this recording because it's going to interrupt it. Okay, so I know that the drums are all the way at the top here, right below like the metronome and the pause button and the record. So I like this one the most that I'm about to click because just very calm vibes, very chill, you know? So I like to choose this one. If it would play, okay, there we go. Then I go down to this instrument. And I let that rock out for a little bit. Then I switch from this one to the piano that's on the right. And you know, I just let the drums play because obviously you need the drums in the background. I just press the pad again, and then we go up here to this one. Hold on. So, no, I don't like that one. I want to do this. No. See, sometimes it's like trial and error. Like, I don't always know. Like, even though I know the layout. Okay, I found it. So, okay. So what I just did there is simply because of how the like packs are set up and everything. Again, it's all about like trial and error because sometimes like I'll know like, all right, for instance, this one's on the left, so it's the one closest to the end of like where my case is for my iPad. Hold on. And then I know that, like, kind of, I guess, across from where this is where the piano is. So the piano's here. So sometimes what I like to do is, like, you know in math class when they told you to find, like, medium? I like doing that, like, with my fingers because, like, I can go from the end of, like, the iPads, like, the two sides, and then in the middle, like, wherever both my fingers end up is, like, is there anything there? Sometimes, hold on. Yeah, like, I know that there's nothing, like, maybe there's an instrument in the middle. Okay, there we go. So you get it. You get the point of that. And then this way I know, like, on the sides are the ones that I really want to go for. So let me actually make you a beat right now as I'm here. And I'm not going to talk. I'm just going to let it, like, I'm just going to do it, and hopefully you can see what's happening. So let's record. See, sometimes I gotta undo it because it isn't always the one. No, it isn't always the one I want to go for. So I want this one, so I gotta do record. Undo that. See? I'm not even like intending to mess this up right now. It just happened. Nope. There we go. And then, alright, so let's record. Alright, so there you go, guys. I just made a whole beat for you. And so at the end, what I like to do is, like, depending on like the genre, depending on the style that I'm trying to go for, what I like to do at the end is, if it's ending on piano, I just fade out the drums and I fade out everything else in the background and I just let the piano rock out. If it's a guitar, I fade out everything else and I just let the guitar rock out. Or sometimes, like, depending on what it is, like, I'll just stop it, like, at the end. But I don't really like doing that because I feel like you don't really get the full feeling of, like, all right, this is a complete beat. A few things I want to mention before I actually end this video is that, you know, for those who can see, it's like you can see the packs, you can see the placement. So I don't know, like, on the screen as I'm, like, tapping around and I'm, you know, whatever, moving around the screen, it's like, to you, I don't know what you're seeing, because to me it's like I just tap the instrument and it starts, you know, and then I can record, or I tap it and it stops. So I don't know if it's like highlighted on the screen. I don't know specifically how it pops up. So that'll be interesting to know, like, if you guys can let me know in the comments what you saw as I was kind of like going through it, because I never thought about it, you know. I'm like, maybe it just highlighted, or they can just see, like, all right, the drums are there, this is where this thing goes, and then just click it and, you know, so whatever. So to me, it's just like I just press the instrument, the pad, whatever, and that's when it starts playing. to you it might be highlighted or it might like pop up or something. I'm not 100% sure. So really curious to know about that. And if you have any more questions about how I make beats, be sure to let me know in the comments. I could definitely do another video with a different style, different genre. And yeah, this was really fun to make. I obviously screen recorded this whole thing, so hopefully the audio quality isn't too bad for you guys and you could still hear everything clearly. But thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed learning more about this and getting to see what it's like from my perspective. Alright, you guys, be sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and like and comment and share, and I'll see you next time. Bye!